Okay, so today we're just going to be going through all the stuff that I bought while I was in Japan. This video is probably going to be unedited because I'm super lazy. So I think we're just going to jump right into it, starting with actually what you're looking at right now, which is the blanket. So this blanket is actually from United Airlines because I didn't know you were supposed to leave the blanket there. I thought you could just take it. But I didn't, so I'm just using it as my background now. So yeah, so today we're just gonna be jumping through, going through all the stuff that I bought. First things first is gonna be this right here. So this, what you're looking at, is a can of Pepsi Peach Zero. And the reason why I bought one and kept it as a souvenir is that this is actually a limited time flavor that is specific to the Kansai area, which is near Osaka and Kyoto and Kobe. So in that area, and it specifically also has like a design specifically for the World Expo. So yeah, just a souvenir, just a cool can design, limited time flavor, and yeah, there's that. This is Lindt chocolate, so this is just a chocolate cookie. And here is like a chocolate wafer. You can see that right there. This right here is some brownies I got from the Konbini. Um, Again, nothing special. It's just little brownie bites, but it's pretty good actually. I had it a couple times and I liked it, so I decided to bring it back home. So this bag has some peanuts. I bought this at Kinkakuji. I bought this and sorry. So yeah, this is peanuts from Kinkakuji. This one is like assorted flavors, and this one is wasabi. And these are actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I like these quite a bit. And then this is actually some nuts I got from the World's Fair. It's like Filipino flavored. I think it's adobo flavored peanuts. I'm holding the bag upside down, but yeah, the reason why I put it in a bag is because I think it like popped or something, and I didn't notice. So yeah, but I haven't tried this one yet, but this is more a gift from my mom. So there's that. Actually, I might just like I might just like leave stuff here on the floor. Okay, so this is actually a set of Momiji Manju. I bought it at Miyajima, um, at where the Itsukushima Shrine is. Actually, I'm gonna open up. Actually, I have not opened it up for the first yet, so this is gonna be the first time. Which it's a little fun story about this is that actually the guy told me that these actually expired on August 1st. You can see that it expires on August 1st. So I'm actually gonna open up and see if it's still edible. Hopefully it is, but if not, it was. Uh, I have no idea. But yeah, that's what it looks like. Here's some papers inside, and well, actually, I'm not gonna try it right now, but hopefully they're still edible. So yeah, just Anju. And then the last piece of food I got is these like chocolate graham crackers, and these I pretty much lived off of when I started missing chocolate from the States. I needed some sort of just chocolate, and I found these at the store. This is the first thing that caught my eye, and then yeah, I lived off these. These are very good. There's the regular chocolate with like the graham cracker on it. It kind of tastes like a s'more without the marshmallow itself. And then you have, yeah, and then you have the chocolate. But there's also like a vanilla, like a white chocolate with a chocolate cracker version, and that one is also really good. And then here's the back, but yeah, just a graham cracker with chocolate. Okay, so now we're just gonna move on to random miscellaneous stuff. Starting off with this bag. This bag, it has a whole bunch of papers. And basically to explain, this is basically where I put all of the maps that I got from our tours and some just random miscellaneous papers. So like this is like a little poster card that I got when I watched the Dragon Maid movie over there. I had no idea that I was going to get this, but they handed it to me when I was entering the theater, which is cool. Like, here's a fan that I got when I was at the zoo. This is a receipt from Universal over at a USJ in Osaka. This is a map that I got from Toji Temple. And yeah, I can go through this and it'll take me like 30 minutes, but you basically get the point. It's just maps, papers, random cards and stuff that I got. So this is actually a postcard that I got at Hiroshima. This is the Atomic Dome. It's just a postcard, but I thought it was pretty neat. This is actually if you saw the video, one day we went to a cooking class, and so this is actually the step-by-step guide on how to make the food that we made in that class. So this ginger pork, this is the miso soup, and then the boiled greens, and then this is our certificate. And then this was just a pamphlet on why to move to Kyoto, and then yeah, I think that's it. Oh, and then just like this was just our class syllabus at the bottom, but this is a tote bag that we got on our first meeting. Oh, sorry. So this is a tote bag that we got from our first meeting with AIFS, which was really nice of them. It actually came in handy quite a bit, so thank you AIFS. But yeah, just a tote bag, simple. Okay, so now I'm gonna go through some gifts that I bought for friends and family. So this is a hat. Technically, it's just a hat, but when I look at this, I think of One Piece. So this is for Paulo. So yeah, this is a One Piece hat. Oh, and so this is from Tower Records, and this is a gift for my brother. So I got him some CDs from the anime Samurai Champloo, which he's the one that showed me that anime. So I thought, I'd get him the CDs from the show, and it's a really good soundtrack. So and then I got 2 shirts from Universal Studios. This is the first design. Um, and then here is the second design. The reason why I have 2 is that one of them is for my dad and one of them is for DJ. And so I'll let them pick over which design they want. And one last thing that I can't show you physically right here, I'll put it on screen. It's a Mario One Up plushie, or no, not a One Up plushie. It's a just a the regular mushroom plushie, and it's like a little coin holder, coin purse thing. That's also a keychain. And I gave it to my coworker because she really likes mushrooms. So okay, so now I'm gonna go into some stuff that I bought, or the rest of the stuff is stuff that I bought for myself. And the first things first is actually this. So technically, I didn't even buy this in Japan, but this is the Channel Orange vinyl from Frank Ocean. Yeah, this I didn't even buy this in Japan. I bought this on his website, but it just arrived here like yesterday, and so I figured I might as well just show this off because, you know, I might as well. Now this I did buy in Japan. This is another album from Jabez. This one, you can see the track listing right here. Yeah, and then we have this one, which is Masayoshi Takanaka. This one is a compilation album of just songs from his discography. You can see the back right there, but yeah, pretty cool. And the vinyls are about the same price here in the US. So, more CDs from Tower Records. So the first one is it's this one, No New World by Master Fermenting Dregs. So funny story, in Japan I was looking for one CD and one CD specifically, and it was um, a Master of the Fermenting Dregs CD, World Is Yours. But I went to every single record store that I saw, and I could not find it. So unfortunately, I couldn't buy it, but I did buy the two CDs that were available by them. This one, also Master Fermenting Dregs. But yeah, I was really hoping I could find that CD, but I couldn't. So I think it's something you pretty much just have to buy online from like eBay or something, which is kind of sad, but because I really do want to buy the CD from them directly, but it's nothing I can do because it's not available. And then here we have Fully Cooley soundtrack. This one, see the track listing right there. Another one of my favorite anime soundtracks. And then we have Nujaba's Lovesick Hexology with all the Lovesicks. Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna go into clothes, and the first one is actually like, I don't know what you call these in Japanese, but you know, it's like those wooden slippers. I don't know what you call these, but these are really cool. These are really fun to wear. Um, yeah. So this right here is a King Ghidorah t-shirt from the Godzilla store in Osaka, in right there in Dotonbori. You can see the design right here. And the funny thing is, I'm not even like a huge Godzilla fan, but I was just walking around the Parco store, and I just so happened to stumble across the Godzilla store, and I was looking around and I saw this design. I was like, man, I have to buy this. It was about $40, I think, or I think 4,000 yen. So it actually might not even be $40, but it's just a really cool design. There are some other cool Godzilla designs too, but I only bought one because I knew my budget was running low at that point. Okay, so let me explain this. So this is like a clear file that I got from a guy at this store. You can see his logo right there, Japo Rhythm. So this guy actually, The first time I was just shopping around in this store because I was just looking for clothes, and then I bought something, and then he started talking to me, and it was just really nice because he was telling me about how he designs all the clothes in his store, and that he actually designed clothes for a Japanese rock band. And he was showing me this stuff, and he was just super nice. And actually, I have another story that I'll get to in a little bit. Actually, I'll just get to this thing right now. So this is another store, or this is another, sorry, another shirt that I got at his store. Um, and it's hidden. Okay, okay. So if you see right there, so the first time I went there, I got a shirt that I haven't showed you yet, but he was just super nice to talk to, and I really liked the designs. Like genuinely, just liked him, and like the designs. I mean, but so I went back to the store and I took my friends there, and again he was super nice. And he was talking to my friends, and I was talking to him about his designs and stuff. He was really cool, and so when I bought this shirt, he actually gave me this coin, and he was telling me that this is actually a coin from like the old like samurai days. So it's pretty rare coin, and it was just he gave it to me for free for just buying his stuff, which is just something that you would never find in the U.S. And so once again, I just have to. His name is Hiroshi-san. So if for some reason he sees this video, thank you. He's just very nice. But I mean, yeah, I mean, and also his designs are just cool, like his designs. Another one of his designs are just this is a long sleeve, and I don't want to take it out because I'm kind of lazy. But like, I mean, it's just I mean, yeah, he designs all of his clothes by himself, and it's a nice shop, and he's just a nice owner, and like, um, and yeah, here's the shirt I first bought with the clear file design, his Lucky Cat. But so the story that really, really, truly moved me was on my birthday. I went there for the last time, um, for the last time, just to say hi, and I give him a gift. I gave him some chocolate here from the U.S. and I told him it was my birthday, and so he decided to give me some birthday shots of sake, which was really fun because I was not expecting that. But then he took me out to go eat to his favorite gyoza place because he asked me if I've ever had gyoza in Japan, and actually I didn't yet at that point. And so he took me out to go get some gyoza, and we shared like a tall glass of beer. And it, I mean, like he's the only person in his story. And so when he walked out, he had to close the store, and so I was just really moved because he, man, it's just something that you would never find here. It was just he was so friendly, and that was only the third time I've met him. I was just we were just talking, we just talked, and yeah, and for my birthday, he took me out to go get gyoza with the beer, and I don't know, man, it was just one of those. It was probably my favorite moment of the entire trip. Just, I mean, how kind he was. So again, thank you, Hiroshi-san. I love your quotes. So okay, going back to stuff, reviewing stuff. So this one is the final piece of clothing I bought. It's actually a hoppy. If you go on my Instagram, you'll see it. I bought this just somewhere down in Teramachi. It was a little bit expensive. It was around 60 US dollars, but it's, I mean, it's a really cool looking hoppy. I'm not gonna lie. Again, go to my Instagram to see what this looks like. Okay, so now we're moving on to just some miscellaneous stuff. So this is a Donkey Kong mug that I got from Super Nintendo World over in Universal Studios. It was a banana sundae. It was really good, but it was really sweet, and I think that's kind of the reason why I was severely dehydrated at the end of the day, where I almost passed out. But that's another story. But yeah, it's a pretty cool mug, cool souvenir. This right here, I'm sure you've probably seen this before. It's the automaton, the really annoying instrument that you use by squeezing. But yeah, I just bought one because it was there in Don Quixote. So this is just like a little acrylic stand that I bought at the Osaka Aquarium, which is a really cool aquarium. If you ever get the chance to go there, I recommend. It was very, very interesting design of the like the floor mat, but yeah, it's just a acrylic stand of like a whale shark there at the aquarium. Here's just a whale shark sticker again from Osaka Aquarium. Pretty cool. Okay, so this one is pretty special. This is a paper crane little like paperweight almost, but this is a paper crane resembling Sadako Sasaki's Thousand Paper Cranes. And if you don't know who she is an atomic bomb victim from in Hiroshima. I won't go too much into her story, but long story short, she's again she was a victim, and when she was in the hospital, she heard of the myth that if you fold 1,000 paper cranes, like you'll, I think it's like you'll get better luck. I don't know. I don't want to say it specifically, but her story was really inspiring when we were there in Hiroshima at the museum. So they sold this little paper crane, and yeah, um, just a pretty incredible story behind this. I like I said, you guys should look it up and read it for yourselves because I don't remember all the details, but that museum was pretty moving. It's incredibly tragic what happened there, so I figured at least just support them by buying something, and I think this is probably the most, um, I guess the most sentimental like souvenir you could probably buy there. So yeah. Okay, so this is a cup of noodles. Here, let me wrap it. Let me unwrap it actually. So this is a cup of noodles that I designed at the Cup Noodle Factory in Ikeda. It's right above Osaka. Uh, yeah, you can see. The museum was actually really interesting. You got to see like the entire history of how cup noodle was invented, and the lifespan of each noodle. It was a really cool exhibit. And then you at the second floor there was this cup noodle factory where you can design your own cup, and just and of course me being me, I had to make my design based off Chainsaw Man. But it was a really fun experience, and I recommend if you guys get the chance to go there. This is a sea otter plushie that I got at the aquarium in Miyajima because I wanted to get a souvenir, and I didn't want to go through the gift shop, so I actually bought. I won this at a crane game for like 400 yen, and the cheapest plushie in the actual store was like 800 yen. So I figured that was good enough. So yeah, just Miyajima sea otter. So these are some fans that this is actually a free fan that somebody was just handing out down near Kawaramachi on one of the bridges. So I use this quite often. But this is a fan that I got the last night I was there, and this is actually from Bunny Girl Bar, which was really fun. Me and my friend Alex, we were there, and when we left, they gave us this fan. So this is a Don to Don plushie little keychain. It's also a funny story. So it was one of our last nights there, and a group of us decided to go bowling out at round one near in Kawatamachi. And so we were just killing time, and so I was just looking around, and I decided to play this crane game, which had this specific Don to Don plushie. And I played it like 3 or 4 times, and I couldn't get it. And so to preface, my friend Alex, he talked about how he has dumb luck sometimes, and I'm not gonna go not gonna go too far, but yeah. So basically, I played this game, played the crane a couple times, and he was like, "Don't worry, I got this." And he won this literally first try with no ease, and it was just really funny, but because he just had this strike of luck. But yeah, it was just a fun little story. I'm sure he'll laugh at this if he sees this, but yeah, I mean, it's a cool plushie, yeah. This is another plushie I got. This is another Don to Don plushie. It's Turbo Granny, and I got this at the Manga Museum in Kyoto, which is also a pretty interesting museum. You got to see the history of manga and how it was made. But in the lobby, they had a little crane game, and they had this, and I was really, I was really looking for this actually. I just wanted because the Lucky Cat in Japan is a very famous symbol, but I didn't want to buy just a regular Lucky Cat. I wanted the one from Don, so I found it. I managed to find this Turbo Granny plushie, and I was like, cool. One of the last things I got there too. Oh, so this this is actually a pair of uh these are like a pair of underwear that I got at Universal Studios. You can see the design right there. It's Donkey Kong Donkey Kong unders. I don't know. I thought it was pretty funny. So this right here is just a map, and these are the glasses that I got at the exhibit in the Omeda Sky Building. There's like a little art exhibit. You can see it right there. It was pretty interesting, but what I actually want to show you is I also got I got the logo of the cup noodle, or I guess the mascot of the cup noodle from the Cup Noodle Museum. And then also here's a little keychain from the Cup Noodle Museum with my first initial on it. So this is a fan that AIFS gave us, um, and there's another one too. This one is another fan. This one is actually from my roommate. His name was Jaden, but he left his in his room when he checked out, and so I just I was like, I might as well just take it. So yeah, it's just another fan. It was a cool design. Again, thank you AIFS. Nice. This is actually the envelope I used for holding my money when I needed to exchange currency. I managed to go through it all, so this is right now. This has the receipt for the taxi to Kyoto Station that I used to get home, and then my Shinkansen ticket inside, and the receipts and stuff. So this is like a little Evangelion, what do you call it? Like pin. I got this in at Osaka Castle, funnily enough. So there's an exhibit where like all the gift shops are at Osaka Castle, and downstairs, I guess it was like brand new. It was a figure museum, and with your admission ticket, it give you like a gachapon coin, and you could use it at any one of them. And I decided to go for the Ava one, and so this is the Ava figure pin that I got at Osaka Castle. It's just a funny thing to say out loud, but yeah. So this is just a little coin purse that I got. I think this was also at Miyajima. Um, yeah, just a coin purse, but I thought it was cool. Again, I was looking for Lucky Cat stuff, and this is something that caught my eye, and it smelled like an impulse buy, but it's still cool. And then this is a kendama, which is also something I was looking for, and this is the cheapest one I could find. So I also bought this at Miyajima. Cool Japanese classic toy, where you throw the ball and you try to catch it into one of these. So this is a sticker that I got from Nara in our park. Here's I think it's Todaichi Temple with a Nara deer, and then inside is actually a little magnet. Um, I don't want to unwrap it because again I'm kind of lazy, but just again some more souvenirs from my trip. So these two are from Nara. And these are just more generic souvenirs that I got one of my first few days. These I got in Kawanomachi, so just a Japanese flag sticker. Generic Kyoto magnet, still pretty cool, and then a little keychain. See there. And then here's another keychain that I bought, just generic, but it's still cool. So you know. And then this is a coin holder. This is a Hello Kitty coin holder that AIFS also gave us, which again also came in handy. So again, thank you guys. But yeah, it's just a little coin pouch that they gave us, and actually it still has coins in here. It still has a whole bunch of coins. Like you see ones, there's tens, there's a couple of 500 yens. Like here's a 500 yen coin, uh, right here. But yeah, this came in handy quite a bit. I use this pretty much every day, so cool souvenir. Still has everything in its side. And then we have one more. We have one more bag to show. However, unfortunately, I can't open this bag and show you it. Yeah. So I think this is the best you're gonna get. So, it's I don't know if you can see what that is. Um, and I'm not gonna say it either. This is like the NSFW bag. I think that's all I'm gonna say. Um, yeah, it's just kind of crazy how much like NSFW stuff you could buy at Don Quixote. There's like a whole section there. But yeah, I want to open this bag. And actually, I think that's it. That's everything that I got from Japan. So let me just take the camera and you can see. So yeah, there's all this stuff. Everything that I bought. See right there. Okay, I won't show the bag, but yeah. Overall, I'm pretty proud of the little haul that I got. I was really looking to buy some souvenirs. I was hoping I could buy as much stuff as I could. I think I did. I think I fulfilled my goal. Um, yeah, so that's that's everything that I bought here in Japan. I'm looking forward to the next time I go. Hopefully, I can buy even more stuff, and I can show you guys again all the stuff. I'll probably go to Tokyo next time I go, but I don't know when that'll be. Yeah. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for looking at all this, listening to me speak in broken sentences. Um, Now I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put this stuff again. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this channel afterwards. I'll probably still talk about movies every once in a while or something like that. Maybe like a list of my favorite anime of the season or something. I don't know. But again, thank you guys for sticking around so much. And yeah, I'll see you guys in one day. I'll see you guys one day. Thank you. Thank you.